Russian forces Tuesday continued their strikes on eastern Ukrainian targets, with the mayor of an eastern city urging citizens to evacuate. While some analysts thought the recent Russian gains in eastern Ukraine may lead to an operational pause as Russia prepares for its efforts to secure the rest of the Donbas region, Russia kept up its attacks Tuesday with artillery and missile strikes on the eastern city of Sloviansk in Donetsk province. Sloviansk Mayor Vadim Malaika gave the warning Tuesday to evacuate after Russian shelling damaged 40 houses in the city Monday. The shelling continued Tuesday as well. Reporter Anna Chernikova in Kyiv told VOA's Flashpoint program Russian attacks were also carried out in the regions of the Dnipropetrovsk and Mykolaiv as well. She said 7 rockets were fired in Dnipropetrovsk, with 6 shot down by Ukrainian defenses.
In Mykolaiv, it was a little bit worse because the rockets reached 7 residential buildings, and those buildings were damaged. Residents received minor injuries. For the moment, we don't have information about casualties, and we know that residents refused medical assistance, so they feel quite okay. Also in the area in Mykolaiv region, it was a hit in agricultural areas, residential buildings, school, and administrative building. Again, no victims reported yet. We're waiting for more details lately.
Sloviansk, which was the arena of intense battles in 2014 at the start of the separatist conflict in eastern Ukraine, is widely viewed as the next target of the Russian offensive as the war that began in February grinds on. After Monday's mass shooting during a suburban Chicago Independence Day celebration, U.S. President Joe Biden says the nation is yet again being tested, both on the streets and in the courts. Associated Press Washington correspondent Sagar Magani reports.
The president yesterday noted the latest shooting came days after contentious Supreme Court rulings on abortion and guns.
There's been reason to think that this country is moving backward.
But at a July 4th cookout, he said the nation marked its birthday as it always does, by looking ahead.
We're going to get through all of this.
For now.
I'm waiting for something bad to happen all the time.
Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney after 2 police officers were grazed in a holiday shooting. On Chicago's WFLD, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker mourned those killed in Highland Park by what he calls the uniquely American plague of gun violence.
This madness must stop.
Sagar Magani, Washington.
Citizens in Chile are one step closer to voting for a new constitution that would replace the nearly 50-year-old charter imposed by the military dictatorship of Augusto Pinochet. The country's Constitutional Assembly presented a draft of the proposed new constitution Monday to President Gabriel Boric during a ceremony in Santiago. The text includes 388 articles and recognizes the existence of Chile's indigenous groups. It focuses on social issues such as the environment, health care, housing, and gender equality. A referendum to approve the proposed new constitution will be held September 4th. The referendum comes 2 years after Chileans voted overwhelmingly to replace the one implemented in 1973 by Pinochet and were revised throughout his brutal 17-year reign. That one favors free market economic initiatives. Massive and violent protests erupted in 2020 over income and social inequality in the country. But public support for the proposed charter has fallen since the beginning of the year due to the chaotic drafting process during the year-long assembly. More residents in Australia's largest city have been told to evacuate or prepare to evacuate their homes amid another day of massive flooding triggered by heavy rains. Emergency authorities Tuesday issued evacuation orders and warnings for 50,000 residents in Sydney, the capital of New South Wales state, up from Monday's figure of 32,000 residents. A strong storm cell has produced days of torrential rain that has caused dams and rivers to overflow, swamping roads and inundating hundreds of homes in and around Sydney. Emergency workers have conducted several rescues overnight of people trapped in their homes or cars stuck in flooded roads. Repeating the hour's top news story. Russian forces Tuesday continued their strikes on eastern Ukrainian targets, with the mayor of an eastern city urging citizens there to evacuate.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.